The Run, Eat, Drink podcast is sponsored this week by Health IQ. If you're a runner, a triathlete, a cyclist, or a weightlifter, Health IQ finds you lower rates on life insurance for the health-conscious things you do every day. To find out if you qualify and to help support the show, go to healthiq.com/red or mention the promo code RED when you talk to a Health IQ agent. And thank you so much to Health IQ for sponsoring this week's show. Hey everybody, it's Amy from the Run, Eat, Drink podcast at runeatdrink.net. It's Wednesday. It's our normal publishing day for our episode. And we were at Gasparilla last weekend, which is what we want to feature this week. But tonight we want to do things a little differently. We have a very special guest who came on the podcast this last weekend. You might know him as one of the greatest runners in America, in the United States, of all time, Meb Keflezighi, and he took time to talk with us on our little podcast. So we thought about the interview that he did with us and trying to intersperse it with the running and the eating and the drinking that we did in Tampa, which was a great time, but this is a once-in-a-lifetime interview, so tonight we're going to release it as a whole episode. And we plan to show you the Gasparilla race, the fabulous ribs that we had at Kojak's House of Ribs, and Tampa Bay Brewing Company in full on Saturday as a full episode. But tonight, what we want to present to you is our interview with the one, the only Meb Keflezighi. So welcome to the Mebisode, and we hope you enjoy it as much as we did. Oh, hey everybody. I am so excited to be here at Gasparilla with a man that needs no introduction, Meb Keflezighi. He is a silver medalist from the Athens game in 2004 and the New York City Marathon champion 2009, and a very special Boston Marathon champion in 2014. He is someone, we listen to his book, Run to Overcome, when we are training. And when you ran in Rio, I can tell you I was at a work meeting and I had headphones in during the meeting to listen to you run while I was at work, which I just couldn't help it because you are so inspiring. So thank you so much for taking time to talk with us on the Run, Eat, Drink podcast.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here with you, and look forward to sharing some of my story.
So I know your last marathon was in New York last November. And how's retirement been treating you since you ran your last race?
You know, as runners, call it retirement kind of differently, but I love having to spend more time with my kids and my wife, and been to choose when I want to run. Whereas before, for the last 27 years, I've been setting goals.
Yeah.
Whether you want to go to the cross-country team in high school, NCAAs, professional, trying to make a world team or Olympic team. It's always on the go
yeah.
mantra. But now it's nice to take a deep breath and relax. If I want to run, I go run. If I don't want to run, I don't have to run. And be able to meet and greet people, have more time for that. So it's been very rewarding so far.
Oh, like with us, like time to spend with us. Do you have any upcoming races that you're planning on just running for fun?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm here in Gasparilla, just been making appearances, but there's a Vermont relay that I'm going to be doing. There's an Indy 500, Indy Mini that I'm going to be participating in the half. So yeah, there's great races that there'll be maybe some local ones in San Diego, but also be participating in some marathons and there's New York and Boston, other things, maybe do for charity.
Oh, wonderful.
So the only time to do a marathon is charity.
For charity, right. Well, you do a lot for others, and you're such a positive role model for people who are running, regardless of whether they are young kids just starting out, or people like us who picked up running, close to 40. So you have a foundation. And can you talk a little bit about that foundation and what you do for the community?
Oh, most definitely. Running is a beautiful thing. It's where and when you start, and having going your pace and to the destination of 8K, 5K, 10K, half marathon or full marathon, and just your own pace, your own journey, and with many thousands of people around you. But on behalf of the Meb Foundation, maintain excellent balance through health, education, and fitness is giving back as much as I can, whether it's gears to kids and jerseys to kids that I need it, and for the people that have everything and anything they need is advice about nutrition, academics, goal setting, because as 20,000, 30,000 people participate each weekend on different races, why not help the young kids to set goals and time management, perseverance, hard work, and that's hopefully the goal of the Meb Foundation.
Before we get back to the show, we want to take a minute to thank our sponsor, Health IQ. Health IQ is a life insurance agency, but what makes them so unique is that they reward people who make healthier lifestyle choices like runners, weightlifters, and triathletes. You can submit data from applications like Runkeeper and Strava to find out if you qualify for lower rates on life insurance. So, how can you learn more? And help support the show, of course. Go to healthiq.com/red or mention the promo code RED when you talk to a Health IQ agent. And thank you so much to Health IQ for sponsoring our show. So MEB stands for Maintaining Excellent Balance.
Absolutely, I try to do that every day of my life.
I think you are a wonderful example of that. So also, this is, I'm not going to lie, just selfishly, this is the Run, Eat, Drink podcast. And we like to feature destination races where you can accomplish a goal, and then local eats and great beverages to celebrate the accomplishment. So if I can indulge myself, what is one awesome running experience, a place where you like to run, or a race that you really think has been an amazing experience?
I'm going to go through that chapter of my life next, but in the past 27 years, it's been go to cities, and I've been very fortunate to travel around the world, all the way from Asia, Europe, and South America, and the United States. All over. So, but usually it's like very not time for indulgence, because strict diet, But I love I love having red wine. That's my things to go to for drink now, and then I like to indulge. I have sweet tooth. And, as you said, run, eat, and drink is the thing that I do every day, and everybody should enjoy it, because, you might be strict diet for half marathon or marathon, but then you can go to the destination point and afterwards, have fun and indulge yourself. Yeah. And for me, some of the places that I have run, obviously San Diego, Mammoth Lakes, I've done, Florida, quite a bit here, especially in Tampa, and having a glass of wine is nice. Yeah. And then family members here, and then also going to Stockholm or Brussels or Paris, and there's a lot of great places, including the United States. What you have seen must be amazing. What's one of the most inspiring experiences you've had at a race? I think the most inspiring that I have observed is, Boston Marathon. Because I was there in 2013. I was there for 4.5 hours, encouraging each other, supporting each other, be there for people. We didn't get a chance to see the finish line because for drug testing or press conferences and things like that. But to help when people can't make it the finish line or finishing hand in hand together, it's but you don't know that person. You might have just met him that second or that last half mile. But it's very empowering. Meb, I cannot tell you how inspiring you are, and the journey that you've had and the example that you set for your family, for the family of runners that you inspire. I mean, we are back of the Packers, but we have watched you, we have listened to your books, we have been inspired by your journey here with running, and we can't tell you how much we appreciate you coming on our tiny little podcast and taking time to talk to our viewers about the things that you do and what makes running so great. So the power of running is we inspire each other and encourage each other. You know, depending how middle of the pack, the back of the pack, the front of the pack, we're going the same journey. You know, different ability, different talent, different time of when we started, but at the end of the day, we accomplish the same distance, and we celebrate each other and encourage each other and support each other. And I've been very fortunate to have the support of fellow runners for over the years, and it's time for me to be able to just interact with them and have more time with them, and high five, thumbs up, and be able to give hugs at the end of the finish line or at the Expo has been a wonderful reward for me.
Thank you so much. Really,
Thank you so much.
really.
Appreciate it.
Okay, quick. Why are you crying?
Because I just got to interview Meb Keflezighi. I can't believe it, and I can't wait to share it on the podcast. I'm so excited. Gasparilla is amazing.
What was it like meeting one of your heroes?
Well, I mean, you see him cross the finish line at Boston, I think was the most, I mean, I watched that documentary over and over again, especially when we're preparing for races, and it is amazing to meet somebody who values maintaining excellent balance. Like he says, it's what he's done his whole life. Education matters, training matters, racing matters, family matters. It's all a balance, and to see him and actually talk to him in person and be inspired by him is amazing.